Alex coming at you from Southern California. Just got back from a trip to Joshua Tree National Park, a couple hours east of here. Incredible. I've never been there before. Just really amazed at how beautiful the desert landscapes are over there. That's what you saw in my new intro. We'll see if that sticks. I kind of threw something together last night with some of that footage that I took out there, and yeah, I kind of liked how it came out, so maybe we'll keep it, or we'll see. There might be some later iterations, but anyway, a couple things. We got some VCLT. So just today I got a package from Dom over in Ithaca. Channel is Seeking a Thread. Hopefully you're all subscribed to him by now. If not, I'll try to leave a link to his channel. And this is what he sent me. It's a group called Fondation. Obviously French. This is a compilation. It's called Le Cassette 1980-83. So obviously they released only cassettes back in the early 80s, and this is what's playing in the background. It sounds really, really great. Actually, that first track gave me a little bit of some vibes from another record I was playing recently, this Seafield from 1993. At least that first track gave me some of those, kind of had that sound. But yeah, as you'll hear, there's definitely some Berlin school influence, you know, some, I don't know, maybe a little bit of Terry Riley in there, but yeah, excellent stuff. Thank you, Dom. You really hit it out of the park with this one. It's got a nice inner sleeve there. I gotta dig into this, find out not a group I was aware of at all, but yeah, definitely really excellent. This is on the Bureau-B label. You know, they have some of their other archival and reissue things. Really cool stuff. He also sent me this awesome t-shirt from the record store that he works at up in Ithaca, Hangry Mom Records. Thank you. Thanks so much, Dom. And then yeah, so this I just wanted to do a response to Michael P. Dawson up in the Bay Area. He did a thread on cats in album art, and I thought it was kind of interesting. I like doing these kinds of threads just because you get to kind of dig within your own shelves and, you know, pull things that you haven't listened to in a while. As you'll see, yeah, a lot of these I haven't listened to in a while, and I definitely intend to. And some fantastic cover art, so I thought I'd share those. The first one is Michael Gregory Jackson here, holding a kitty there. It's called Clarity. This is from what, 1976 or so. And I don't know if I've talked about Michael Gregory Jackson, but yeah, he's you know, really the only guy, in my opinion, that can pull off acoustic guitar, you know, in a jazz setting. He's got a really unique style, and he plays a bunch of other instruments as well. He does vocals, electric guitar, electric mandolin, bamboo flute, timpani, marimba, percussions. He's here with Oliver Lake, Leo Smith, and David Murray, all-star cast. Definitely a really interesting record. I like it. I had to show this one, Popol Vuh, Das Honlied Salamos, with the sort of you know, the biblical artwork here. Obviously, you see the lioness and the tigress, presumably. This one is an original German copy from, what is this, 675, I think, or so. Really excellent. I don't know who did the cover art on this. Uli Eichberger, it looks like. Popol Vuh. This is a classic, one of my absolute favorite Japanese records. This is Yasuaki Shimizu with Kakashi 1982, from 1982. I don't think I've showed it before, but it's on the Awesome Better Days. I really love the, it almost looks like an 80s like metal label, but it's a really interesting label. Some really awesome records on that label. And yeah, the music herein is fantastic. I mean, there's jazz elements, there's sort of city pop, Japanese pop elements, there's sort of film noir sounds, there's drones and electronics here, some great saxophone playing as well. I believe he's playing most of the instruments. I could be wrong. No, there's actually several players here. There's some killer trumpet, there's French horns, violins. I mean, there's just a fascinating bit. I know Roger Colden showed this a long time ago. J.G. Yokohama, I know you showed this one. It has been reissued a few years ago, so it should be widely available and definitely worth checking out in a classic cat cover, of course. Another kind of very interesting, more obscure artist, Nirod, I think his full name is Agostino Nirod Fortini. Italian guy, put not a whole lot of his work is out there. There's only like 3 things that I have of his that are on vinyl, mostly compilations, kind of similar to what's playing here, and that it's compiled from 80s tapes that were put out. This is from 1980 through 1985, recorded in Amsterdam and Budapest, as well as Italy. Yeah, just really great. Again, drone. There's field recording tape in here. Really, really excellent and really interesting cover. This is actually embossed. Hard to tell there, but I love that lion cover as well. Definitely check that out. Some French jazz, the great drummer Daniel Lumière with François Junot on saxes and flutes in the Lyricon, and then we got, of course, the great bearded one, Albert Texier, on the bass. And yeah, this one's got a little bit of water damage there on the bottom, but excellent Scherf. This is from 1980. Excellent French jazz trio again. I mean, with that lineup, was to be expected, but they certainly deliver. Really, really great stuff. I love the lion and the lioness here on the cover as well. It's from 1980 on the Disc GMS label, who put out a bunch of Henri Texier's stuff as well. And yeah, one of my all-time favorite, maybe the best cat cover ever. This is Smog on the Drag City label out of Chicago with Knock Knock from 1999. This is the original pressing. Of course, Smog is Bill Callahan, basically, his project. There's Bill there. I know it seems like he's gotten a lot of sort of popularity with a lot of his later releases here in the VC, which is great. But yeah, for me, this is the only one I've left, and by far my favorite. I think every song on here is sort of a 90s sort of indie folk rock gold. As good as the cover all day long, and yet love the back cover as well, which not only has like a puppet like cat, but it also has the children's choir that is featured on some of the tracks. I know I showed this record at some point before for some thread, but had to show it again. Knock Knock, and this one I pulled, was kind of revisiting this one, great sort of maybe a bobcat or jaguar, I'm not sure. This is Krawaten som Sprangde with Katvals from 1973. This is the reissue on from 2013 on Subliminal Sounds. A little too proggy upon further listening, at least that's the way it hit me this time. I've had this for a while. Can't remember who had recommended this to me a while back. But yeah, great Swedish sort of jazz rock type stuff. I do have this up for sale. If anyone is looking for a copy of this, let me know. And, I'd like to work something out, maybe trade or whatever. So yeah, great cover though, for sure. And finally, I will end with so there's this fantastic. I'll take this because it is it's a huge like fold-out sleeve. This is from 1985. It's really a fantastic group called Marimba. I can't remember if I've shown any of these before, to be honest. Anyway, there's the these are like hand screened. I think they only issued like 300 of these, and I'll just show. 400. Sorry, yeah, it's just limited to 400 hand screened covers, and then the inside, the whole thing is like it's amazing hand screened art, and perhaps even better, so Cordelia label is out of the small label out of the UK. They only put out maybe a dozen records or so, I can't remember, but a great label design with the sort of the black and white cat there. Yeah, definitely check them out. All the Marimba records I think have been reissued within the last 10 years. As you might imagine, the original UK pressings are really hard to track down, but the music is fantastic. Very hard for me to describe, and especially since it's there's not. I mean, I guess they are. There's something British about their sound in a way, but at the same time, very much not. But yeah, it's all instrumental music. On the experimental side, but extremely organic, extremely accessible. I think just beautiful stuff to do deep listening or to listen to in the background in that sense. So yeah, great stuff. Anyway, Michael, I look forward to ordering your new record. I know I think it's already out. I'll have to get on that so I can get a copy. And thanks for doing this, Michael. Always good to see you on the VC, and that was a fun thread. And again, Dom, thanks for the VCLT. Oh, before I forget, and I did want to mention, I did want to add this to, because I just got this right before I went on vacation, but Dave Gibson over at Local Bandography sent me. This is VCLT as well. I know he showed it. I know others have shown it. Ghost Trees, Universal Topics, a great free jazz duo record out of North Carolina. It's really beautiful clear vinyl. Yeah, really excellent stuff. Recorded at Ben Gilder Studios as well. Love the cover art on this as well. But yeah, thanks Dave. Really enjoying this one as well. Brent Bagwell on tenor, Seth Nana on drums. Definitely in the great tradition of free sax and drum recordings that are out there. So yeah, that's it. Thanks everyone. I'll talk to you soon.